Good evening, Yarnies, Dirty Hookers, and Fiber Fiends. How is everybody? Trouble got first. Welcome in, Trouble. And Dreaming Truth, there's the finger stretches. How is everybody? I was planning on going earlier tonight, but that didn't happen. I did take a nap, but I was up early enough, but I was doing a bunch of things, prepping and getting myself situated. And Trouble's on a 7-stream streak. Woohoo, welcome in. 7 streams. Okay, let me check the thing. Let me double check this. I've got a bunch of tabs that I'm lurking into a bunch of streams. So I wanted to make certain I had those all situated the way that I need. And actually, tonight I can move this to a different screen because I've got 3 monitors, and often I have to have certain things on certain monitors, especially if there's like a pattern that I'm going by. I have to have the pattern on this monitor because it's just easier to see. But I don't have a pattern tonight, so I can move something over there. Y'all don't care. You're like, Crafty Cup, just whatever. And I have Discord over there too, so I want to make certain that that's going the right way. How is everyone? I am doing pretty good. Like I said, I slept pretty good last night. I tossed and turned a little bit. I didn't get to sleep till kind of late. I did something the other night. I must have slept wrong or something, but my left thigh, like on the side, not the hip, but like between my hip and my knee, has been very achy and tender. So I might have slept wrong, pulled a muscle, I don't know. But it took a while to fall asleep. And then when I did, I slept really good, but then I had to go to the bathroom, and then I was up, got something to eat, and then took a nap again. Bed all day. Oh, I'm sorry that you've been in bed all day. You're not going to go to sleep? Well, I hope you can hope your sleep schedule can get adjusted to however you need it to be. Oh, I got, and it's not that big of a deal. Nobody, whatever. So, how long ago was it? Month and a half ago, I got a rolling cart. They're all over the internet. It's like a 3-tiered, it's all mostly plastic, a 3-tiered little cart that I can store things in and make use of vertical space. Well, it came with, it's got like 3 shelves. I can't show it to you because it's right here. But it came with 2 little bins, small little bins that hang on the side, which that's great. But I didn't have enough room, so I got 6 more bins. And these bins are much bigger. So, oh, there's something in there. So, they hang. Got a little hanger. And they're going to be useful for, like, little tools. Like, I've got tape and glue and certain things in them. And it frees up space in the trays. Chronic illness, I'm sorry. But yeah, those bins came today. Plus, I got a thing for my other computer, because my other computer is old and very slow, so I have to do an upgrade, and I'll do that whenever. So, all right. So it's going to be kind of a chill stream, I'm hoping, maybe. We're going to work on the junk journal. I haven't touched this in like 2 weeks. Last we saw, it was when Supreme and I collabed the first time. No dino. Wait, what do you mean no dino? Yeah, it's there. It's there. You might have to refresh. It should be there. So when she taught me how to sew in these signatures into my junk journal, you know what? I have to zoom out. There you go. Yes. Yes, I renamed it because everybody was claiming, well, certain people were claiming it was there. Redeem. So, yeah, no. That main person is not here right now that I know of. But, yes, so, I learned how to, sew the signatures together and put it into the journal. And we did, cover all of the pages, and we put in some pockets. We're gonna play around with some of this stuff today. I'm gonna look through for some more. I think my Warehouse Wednesday graphic is a little bit in the way. There, that might be a little bit better. So that's what we're gonna do. First thing I want to do is I want to test out some of my punches before we get to this. And I want to use up some of my scraps. Yes, I already have a bunch of scraps. I haven't been paper crafting long, but I've already got scraps. But I'm going to do a test on some of these punches. So I'm going to grab some just scrap cardstock that I've been playing around with. Because... thank you for the lurk. Because a lot of these punches go together, and I want to make certain that they really do go together. So, and I need to mark them. Where is my Sharpie? I don't think I have a Sharpie close at hand. Of course, it's going to be in my drawer here. Got so much stuff in this desk drawer, it's not even funny. There, we have a Sharpie. Okay. So I'll have to come up with a marking system of how they go. But this is just to test it. I did test this before, but I didn't actually mark them. They do have pictures on the front, but some of them are kind of similar. So this is just for my purposes. Wait, that's not in right. Okay, there we go. That didn't cut right. That's fine. That's fine. So that's the corner. You know what? Y'all can't see. There we go. And I think we have to line it up. There, that's not lined up right perfectly, but it'll work. Yes. Yes, those two go together. So, these two are coordinating. I know these go together, but I can still test them. We'll get into the junk journal in a second. I'm going to be using some of these on the junk journal. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Is it going to play the clip? Oh, no. Are my clips not working? Are they not working? 1 second. Copy this. Why isn't this working? Alright, let me give you a shout out. I tested this earlier. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you working on? How are you, Witchy Weaver? Sorry that it didn't automatically do a shout out. I guess I had to update something. Welcome in. If you have never been here before, I am the Crafty Cobb, fiber artist and a paper crafter. We are the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash your crochet hooks. We are not crocheting tonight, but if you do wash your crochet hooks, you're still welcome. The whole spiel, yada yada yada. I specialize in teaching crochet and needle tatting. I'm not teaching either one of those tonight, but welcome in. Let me switch back over. I am also a paper crafter, a brand new paper crafter, and I am going to be doing some. I've been working on a junk journal. Music would be good. A junk journal with really pretty papers, and so we're playing around with paper and different effects and things, and we're going to be adding to this. This is going to be a very, very long-term project that I'm going to be adding, so this won't be done anytime soon, but that's what we're doing tonight. Stream was buffering. Okay. Yeah. Internet, Twitch, technology, it's a pain. You got to be working on the Amy dolls. Ooh, very fun. If you have anything you want to share, would love to see it. I need to get back to doing Amy's. I think working on that Winnie the Pooh that I was working on forever kind of burnt me out for a bit because it was so large. But I need to get back to more of a standard size Amy, which I will. I think I've got some ideas planned coming up. And Witchy Weaver, if you need to raid and run, you know how I am. So I don't mind that if you need to go and get dinner started or anything. And I didn't even know you were streaming because I went through my list and I've pulled up tabs and I must have overlooked your name or something. I am so sorry. Welcome in, Dan. I'm pretty good. How are you? Just need to finish the head of the second doll and then start working on the clothes. Oh, that's fun. That is something I want to get into. I've only ever done 2 pieces of clothing for Amy's, and they were coordinating with the pattern. I want to like get into clothes for amigurumi. You would probably be, you might know. So I know they're all different sizes, but is there like a resource for like a certain standard size of amigurumi and basic clothing to go with them? I mean, it's well, because I'm thinking of like something where you can kind of like mix and match. Like if you've got like an area where there's a lot of patterns of different types of clothing, and you can pick and choose from that. And I know that's gonna be kind of difficult. That might be kind of difficult to do, but if it's like got a coordinating size amigurumi doll, that would be really, really fun. You got transport for your top surgery sorted out. Very nice. You're looking for that too? Yeah. Because I've done the Winnie the Pooh, and in the pattern, there is a shirt for him. And last fall, I did an Emmett Otter for a gift, and there is a jacket for him. It's all part of the same pattern. You have a book that is customized with doll patterns. Oh. If you have the name of the book, or if you know of a link to that book, if it's still available, like on anywhere, Amazon or whatever, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, kind of like the same idea, and I'm assuming they still have them now, but I know back in the day, like back in the day, there were Crochet You by Nat. Okay, I'm gonna have to copy. I'm gonna copy that, and I'm gonna make a little note because I'm gonna forget that. made a little note to myself. Thank you, thank you. But kind of like back in the day, I know there were books for patterns to make Barbie doll clothes. And they would give like different different outfits or dresses or whatever, and you supply your own fabric and you make your own. If they were, and again, I know Ammies are all different sizes. I get that Barbie dolls are a standard set size, but if there's like a basic Ammie doll, or that would probably be the best thing, yeah. So, but welcome in. I'm rambling, but that's cool that you're getting back into Ammies. I need to do the same thing. I've already said that. And again, if you need a raid and run, I totally get it. I'm not running you off, but we're testing out my paper punches. So I've got punches that coordinate, and I'm trying to match them up because some of them are similar pattern, and I want to make certain I know which ones go together. And then we're going to actually use some of these punches, hopefully, and put them in the junk journal. Okay, that made that, and then this one goes with that. I know that these go together. I just got to line it up. This book requires a smaller yarn and hook that you're actually using. Okay, turning out much larger than they would if you follow the pattern, but the size are comparable to America. Okay. Well, that's with a lot of crochet patterns. If you follow what they, well, if you don't always have to follow the exact same yarn and hook, so your scale is going to be different. I mean, your scale's always going to be different, slightly different, because everybody has different gauges. But yeah, I'll have to check that out. I will definitely have to check that out. It'd be just kind of fun to make. I mean, I know of somebody who might appreciate that. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm just testing. Okay, those match. These are the ones I'm not certain about because they look like they will, but when I've punched them, they don't always work. Okay. There's that. Oh, I'm trying to... Oh, I don't think that's going to match. Yeah, this is the one I don't think matches up because when I line it up with the guide here... We'll try it. We're going to try this. Oh, no, that's got to go. Because they don't give me a little... Let me see. Okay, they don't give me a lining up guide. I'm gonna punch this over here just to see. Again, this is just a test. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work because... Oh, no, it might. It might. Because I have other punches, but they're not the... They're similar. Trying to find out where to line it up. That didn't punch through all the way. Yeah. I mean, it could work. It could work. Alright, so the way I did that, it's the middle of that. I'm going to have to remember. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put a little mark. That should be good. Okay. Testing this one again. I mean, I've tested all of these. That one's difficult to do. Okay, that's to do a strip. That is to do the strip, which will come in handy. That will come in handy. Okay. And I got one more. Where's my... Oh, I already have them out. They're right here. I've already see, I've already tested them. I don't know why I'm doing this again, but... Uh-oh. Did this get jammed? Where's the little tool? Here's the tool. I think I got jammed. What happens when your punch gets jammed? How do you fix it? Oh. Okay. That makes a slightly different one. Okay. But this also does something else. So this can just do the edge as well. If I don't want to do double-sided. So it just does that edge. Okay. That's good to know. I think things are matched up. I think things are matched up. Oh, that's what... Ooh, I got an idea. I got an idea. One of my little cups that I got can be for my little punch bits. That's what I'm going to call them, punch bits. Alright, I need something to drink. So I'm going to look through here and see where I want to add something that is punched. And it could be, I can do an edge here. I don't have a sample. I could do an edging. I could do something on there. I don't think that needs it. Maybe on here. Maybe on this. Let's look through my patterned scrap paper. And we can determine... I don't know if I want pink there, because there's pink there. Welcome in, Pixie. I will tell you what, I'm super at reading and paying attention. Making the wheat stitch pumpkin, assumed it was going to need 6 weight, and it needs 4 weight. So now I'm making it with 6 weight. Oh, you're doing an Amy pumpkin? Ah. Pixie. Pixie, 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 Pixie. Yes, I understand. I understand that that's what the pattern says. I never always go with the same weight. I mean, if it's a wearable, as you know, if it's a wearable, yes. So you, But yeah, if it's going to be a pumpkin, like an amigurumi stuffed little pumpkin, do it with a 6, and then do another one with in a 4, if you have a similar color or contrasting color, and there you got a set. Like do it in like like things look good in odd numbers, so do like 3 of them in different sizes. The colors you got are incredible and perfect pumpkin. Oh, okay. Also remember this. Remember this. Change your hook size. Change your hooks. Usually with Ami, you're doing a smaller hook, but do one with one size and one with another one larger or smaller, and they'll have slight variations. And welcome in, Stellar. Thank you for the hey hon. You got all 3 in 6 weight? Yeah. Just you got the hooks. You got the hooks, girl. Use the hooks. Be a hooker. Well, you are a hooker. And a tank welder. I'm sorry. That still cracks me up when I said that. Anyway, how are you? You posted a Whips and Foes. Yeah, I'll have to check that on... I can check it now. We're going to share it on Friday with everybody. You got Woolly. Woolly's has beautiful colors. And Pixie... you should have asked me what size Woolly's Thick and Quick is. That is a size 6. Are we giving advice or just being excited about hooks in your... Yes. Yes, Stellar. Yes. Tell me those... Yeah, they are perfect pumpkin colors. All 3 are. If anybody wants to see, go and check in Whips and Foes. We'll show them all on Friday. I really love those colors. Welcome in, Crocheting Kitty. How are you? Yeah. I'm so excited for this time of year. So excited. I love the fall. The only thing I am disappointed is where I live, the weather. Our fall season is short. Tends to be short. So, yeah. Like, it's getting nice now. It's going to get hotter again. That's usually what happens in the end of September. And then at the very end of September, it'll cool off for good. And then October will be great. Beginning of November will be great. And then often it gets really cold. And then we usually don't get our nasty weather until the major nasty rain, snow, sleet. That's usually more of a January, February thing. So, I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Gonna say, yeah, that is true, Pixie. Halloween can be hit and miss. Sometimes it could be hot. Sometimes it could be very cold and rainy. Yes. So yeah, Halloween, yeah, and Pixie lives in the same region that I do, so weather is pretty similar, but yes, I wish more of November and early December was more fall-like. Late November through pretty much all of early March is very gray here. Very gray. Yeah, stone's throw. Well, if you have a really good throwing arm, yes, stone's throw away. But it's not a bad area to live, in my opinion. I mean, this is the only region I've ever lived, so I don't have anything else really to compare it to. I've been to other places, but I've never lived anywhere else. Let's see. I'm just looking through my scrap paper for... Oh, that could work. Oh, I've already got that. That might be a candidate. For, we're going to do some punches and add some pretty things. We could add a floral. If you had to live anywhere, where would you pick and live? You said Idaho. Oh, I've been through Idaho, but I've never lived there. Thank you for the check-in and the lurk, Witchy Weaver, and thanks again for the raid. I've spent, now I'm trying to think of places I've spent long stretches of time, and for me, a week. And this was winter time. Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon was great, and I was there in late January and early February. If that's how it is in winter, and that was only for one week, then I'd be okay. Halloween in my hometown used to mean making or buying our costumes 2 sizes too big. Where are snow? Yes, I've heard of that. Yes, Stellar's in Idaho. Wait a minute, Pixie. You lived in Mountain Home, Idaho? I've been to Mountain Home, Idaho. I spent a night in Mountain Home. My ex lived in Portland, in the Portland area. And I was there for a week. And we packed him up, drove cross country here to Maryland, because he was moving here. And one of the actually the very first night on our cross-country trip, yes, we drove cross-country late January, early February. We didn't have any winter weather until we got back here. I don't know if anybody was in the Mid-Atlantic East Coast area in February of 2010. And we had 2 back-to-back snowstorms. It would snow for like 3 days, it stopped for a day and a half, and then snow for like 3 or 4 more days. They called it Snowmageddon. We arrived the day before that started. We did in November, and it was horrible. That's about an hour-ish for me. I've been through Yes, I was on the interstate through Boise. Yes. And then down, well, I knew Stellar's in the Boise area. And then down to Mountain Home. Mountain Home, and I have pictures. Mountain Home, we stayed at this, it was called I remember to this day, it was called the Town Center Motel in Mountain Home, Idaho. And it looked like nothing had been changed or updated since 1965. Inside and out, I have pictures. And then, best friend lived on Capitol Drive right across from BSU. Oh. The next morning, we got up, went around the corner to the Albertsons grocery store. There was nobody in there. We were probably the first person in. It was super early. We got some snacks and something to drink. And the cashier, she was an older lady, she looked at us like with suspicion. And she rang us up. And she was like, "So where are you?" She says, "What?" She says, "How are you?" Or like, "What are you up to today?" Or whatever. And we said, "Oh," he had said, "We're driving to Baltimore." And she looked at us over her glasses and she says, "Why would anybody want to go to Baltimore?" And I said, "I live there." That was my experience in Mountain Home, Idaho. Some of those older places, yeah. It looked, time had stood still. Welcome in, Race Cup. Thank you for the check-in. How are you? So yeah, I'll have to find the picture, and I'll post it in my Discord of the motel. Like, yeah, it was. Yeah, that wasn't the worst. That was not the worst place we stayed that night. That trip. Yes, you, Reese. You're okay. Never forget. Oh! Okay. It's not a Junk Journal stream. So we left Mountain Home, and we were headed east, and we go through, I think we dipped down into Utah, and then we headed, before we got to Salt Lake, we headed east, and then into Wyoming. I told the story about the exits in Wyoming that said ranch. It was not for a town named Ranch. They were exits on the interstate for specific ranches. That's how sparsely populated. That night we stayed in a town called Rawlins, Wyoming, middle of the state, desolate. And yes, the tumbleweed. The tumbleweeds were everywhere. And that was the coldest place I have ever spent the night. That Anyway, never forget the time we had, tumbleweed swarm. Did you ever eat at the Thai food truck at the Asian market? This is many years ago. Favorite place to go was Grindy's Diner. Yeah, yeah. We didn't. I didn't have a I didn't. Wasn't in a tumbleweed storm. I did see them going across the interstate and piling up under the overpasses, but that was more in Wyoming. In Idaho, I didn't really see any of the tumbleweed, but maybe it was just where I was and the time and whatever. But yeah, I didn't know you lived in Mountain Home. Frozen ones. Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. And they lock together because they're all like spiky, like not necessarily spiky, but they're all kind of like they lock together and. Yes. That didn't bother. Again, driving through, we didn't really have an issue with the tumbleweed. They will mess your car up. Oh, I bet. I bet. Okay. I don't want a pattern. A paper that pattern. I don't want a solid. Okay. It's one of these here that we're going to use. I wish I had a thinner strip, but I think we're going to go with this stripe. Maybe. Did we already... We already used that there, but it's fine. I'm going to use it here. Pretty sure tumbleweeds are original inspiration for Velcro. That, and I don't know what they're called. They grow here. It's a plant, it's a weed, and they get these little, like, nodules, or maybe they're blooms at some point, but they're covered in little hooks, and they're only like that tall or so, and they're kind of thin. They're like kind of like oval shaped. Pricker bushes, goat head, yeah, maybe that's what they're called. So yeah, that and tumbleweed, yeah, that's probably all the inspiration of those. Oh, I've got paper flying everywhere. Okay, we use that punch for that, so we're going to use the same punch. I'm just making a decorative strip to go here. Just seeing what's going on. Wait, what is this? Hold on a second. I need to check something. Wait. I gotta check something. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I can't see chat at the moment. Okay, we're good. We're good. Wait. I just had a notification. No, we're good. Okay. Okay, we tested this. We tested this punch not just minutes ago. So, let's hope that this all lines up the way it's supposed to. The guy that developed Velcro for NASA got the idea after trying to remove burrs from the long-haired dog after... Yes! Yep! Burrs! Pricker bushes, yes. Okay, that kind of worked. It didn't really work. Was I using the right punch? And welcome in, Grammy. But these are supposed to match. I mean, they kind of do, but they kind of don't. I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, I can trim this off. That's what we can do. Those two punches, they look like they'll go together, but I don't think they do. I don't think that they do. I really don't think that they go together. But we'll save that for something else. We'll use these. I actually like that corner. I like that corner better than this corner anyway. I like that one better. Y'all just asked to sign up for the after school art program. Today's the first session. Happy that my kids truly enjoy and want to learn to do art. Well, that's great. That is so cool. Yeah, art is well, as we all know, I mean, we are makers and crafters. Art is a very good thing for kids and to help them express themselves. It's a good thing for adults to do that too. Yeah, I like that better. Oh, I'm probably punching this wrong, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh no, I messed that up! It's all gonna be messed up. It's all gonna be messed up. It kinda is messed up, but it kinda works. Welcome in, K-Win. How are you? Thank you for the check-in. See, I need a class on how to use a paper punch. Oh, I need to do this corner. My other corner, so it's fine if it's not perfect. It's supposed to be kind of junky. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get better at it. We'll get better at it. Oh. Instead of throwing on the floor, I've got my little trash cup. Alright. Oh, we can zoom out. Okay, I don't think I want it this wide. I think I'm going to cut right on this this stripe, because it doesn't need to be that wide. And how are you, K-Win? Did I even ask that? This is not really 80s. I don't know why that's in there. I'm doing well. We are we're playing with my junk journal today. Just going through, and I've got a bunch of scraps. I've only been paper crafting for a short amount of time, and well, there were some scraps in the stuff that I received, so I'm going through and using things up. Yeah. Oh, is this even... Oh, that's actually too long. It's fine. Fine, we can cut it. We can cut it off. So I want this to hang over. I don't want it like that. I want it to actually be like a free edge. Get out the glue. I like this glue. This glue actually is pretty darn good. Can I ask, what are junk journals exactly? Haven't heard of them. Okay, I'm very new to them. Let me fix this first. I should have gotten a scrap piece of paper underneath for any glue that might seep through. And where is my scissors? All right. So, from what I understand what junk journals are, they were actually made from junk. like junk mail, packaging from like boxes and different types of like just whatever you had laying around. Um, Paper napkins, anything you could find, and you would make a journal. You would make the covers, the bindings, and everything. Why is that? Oh, that's kind of not square. Oh, I'm going to have to somehow figure out how to fix that. Oh, it's probably that flap that I put there. Yeah, that's what that is. We'll deal with that later. And you just inspires, welcome in Crafty K, how I make my cards, essentially more mixed media. Yeah, you can do mixed media, you don't have to, a lot of people do. And you put things in there that are pretty and just like things you find here and there. And some people use it to journal. You could actually, you can have lined paper like that. You can have full sheets. I think there's some lined paper in here somewhere. Like this. There's that. Like here. So, yes. Yep. That's how originally it was. But a lot of people just do it to make things pretty and just have like something fun to look at. And often you'll have pockets like this. So there's a pocket. You can do these themed. Like this one happened. The paper. I received a bunch of paper from, long story, somebody had passed away and the family was going to get rid of everything, and I saved it from the landfill. So most of the stuff that she had was shabby chic. So that's kind of the theme that I've been given. But you can do it all different types of themes. And also, let's say you go on a trip and it's, let's say, Mexico. And you find, you'll get things when you're on your trip, like little like brochures or little things here and there that are just usually thin and small. They don't have to be just paper. They could be, you can put charms and beads and all different types of things. And then when you get home, and you can also put pictures on them. Not everybody really puts pictures on them, but you could. And then when you get home, you find you get paper that kind of coordinate into your theme of your trip, let's say, for instance. And you can make pockets and put, like, say you had a little brochure that you visited a certain site. You could put that in there, and you can journal about that. Like, we went to, what's the name of the Mayan pyramid, the Step Pyramid in the Yucatan area. Whatever that thing is, you can say, visited such and such on this date, or, yeah, or you can just, you can light a curiosity books, makes inspiration. Yes, and some people do that also. They can just use it as inspiration and just express their creativity. I am a brand new paper crafter. I was thrust into paper crafting, so yeah. And you can do different things. Like this here, this was a full sheet of paper, and it had, most of it was kind of a neutral blank area. Well, when I was doing this the other week, I was like, oh, that looks perfect. That's its perfect shape for a pocket. So I trimmed it down, and then I fussy cut, so that meant trim real close to the area, glued it on two sides, and let's say this is the thing you want to keep. Actually, I can find something else in a second. Gotta find where my tags are. Actually, let me find it now. It's not there. Oh, one of these. One of these will work. I mean, okay. So this here, this was a cutout. So the paper was printed this way, and you cut it out all the way around, and you can fold it in half. And this is like a little pamphlet at all. You can journal in it. You can add things to this. And let's say let's do that side. So you do that, and you can take that and slide that in that pocket. There are other things you can do, other types of techniques from what I understand. You can add different layers, and you could put in crocheted or tatted or even little knitted little pieces. You can put in lace. You name it. You can even color, because that's what I'm going to do too. Is I'm going to go and I have distressed inks. You can distress it and make it look old and grimy and grungy, which I'll do that probably at the very end once I add more things. And you just add whatever you want. Now, what I started here was called a folio, and a folio is basically for pictures. That's what my my cover and my spine are. Again, that's probably not squared up right. I probably did that wrong. Yeah, I'll have to adjust that somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that. But, what was I saying? Forgot what I was saying. I was saying something. But, oh, you can, take an old, oh, the folio, yes, a folio, let me see here. Now, a folio, traditional folio, from what I understand, I've never really made one. This here is kind of a folio. This is basically a mock-up of what I've done. And it's just cardstock, cut and folded and glued together. Pieces glued together. And you could take your decorator paper and cover it. And you can make these pockets or flaps. And then you could open these up. And it's, yeah, for pictures. It's kind of like a modern day scrapbook. And you can do them all different sizes and whatever. And you can give them as gifts and things. So I kind of took this folio idea. And the person who had all this paper, she made these signatures up. So signatures is just a bundle of pages that are folded together. And they weren't sewn together. So I learned how to sew them together and put them into the book. So I turned the folio into the cover for the junk journal. You can also take an old book. If you got a book that's the pages aren't that nice, and it's not like you don't care about the book too much, you could take the pages out and use the binding, the cover and the spine as one piece, and then put pages into it, and then cover that like a hardback book. You can also use, and I have it back here, I saved a cereal box, or a cracker box, or any type of packaging that's like that, like a cardboard box. Don't always want to use a thick one. I mean, I guess you could. Stoller thought of me when it's at Crafts Warehouse. Some gorgeous scrapbook goodies. Ooh. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I don't need any. I've got tons. Again, they were just going to be thrown away. But, and you can keep adding things to it. So it's not necessarily going to close flat. When it's done, it might sit like this when it's closed, depending on how much I put into it. And we're going to have an ad. An ad is starting in a minute or so. I got a message. Okay. Alright. Oh, let me move this stuff out of the way. Because that is not what I need right now. Alright, what else are we going to put here? You know, I just want to go through my scraps and see what I can use to minimize the scrappage. Scrappage, I guess, is a word. Welcome in, Satoru. How are you? We're going to get ready to go to an ad real soon. So, and not all these pages need that. And like the back here, oh, that's sticking. So the back I can ink up, and I can change the color. So I'm going to leave it like that. So I think I'm going to focus on punching things here and there for decoration. And I want to, like, these blank pages, maybe add things. You know what? That needs a floral. Maybe that floral. I'm thinking maybe that floral, because that would go with that green. And they don't. You don't always want them matchy. Yeah, I know what I'm doing with this. Let's do this one. What is going on? I measure. My signature pages are at 7.5. And this is 8.25. My problem is I don't have enough space here. Oh, I know what I need. Put those there. Put that there without falling over. Okay. Seven and a half is what we said. Let me check. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Welcome back, everybody. You're doing all so far. Survived your concert. Mina was very happy, and there were a few tears. Oh, congratulations that it went well. Congratulations. Okay. I'm doing a band, meaning it's not an edge piece. Oh, and gluing this is going to be a pain. I just realized that. But that's fine. That's fine. So this punch does different things. Let me line this up just right. You might not be able to see the flowers on this. I just realized that. But you know what? It's going to add color. And it might not be the right place for it. But I can find another place for it. It's all good. Okay. I just got to do this other end. Actually, no, you do see color. You do see the color. this piece. Where's the page? I was thinking there, but it might look better on the green. Oh, why am I opening up another app? I think it's going to look better on the green. What do y'all think? It gets lost on that. It's going to look better on the green. I know what I can do. Sorry, I got excited. I got excited. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna make a belly band. We're gonna make a belly band. So I'm gluing. I can't glue in the open areas, but I'm only gluing at the top and the bottom. Glue that there. I'm going to glue that there. Now, this probably is not smart putting this on this thin paper, but it's fine. Learning. It's probably not the best place for a belly band because this is very thin paper, but something thin can now go underneath. Like, I should have, again, this. You could store that under there. I wouldn't probably do that. Would use something that's a contrasting color. And it adds color. That's kind of what I'm going for here. And I'm going to use up the punches. I'm going to go through. And then, later on, we can get ephemera. Because I'm thinking I'm doing this in stages. I'm going to do these strips that I'm punching in different types of things here and there. Then ephemera, and then I can do, I'm going to leave some of these areas unfinished. Like, I'm not going to put them on every page for these punched pieces. I've got a lot of busy stuff. And, I also will get the trim and the lace and that type of stuff. Okay, this needs color. Do I have actual punches? Because the other punches in the room aren't in the other room are not going to work. Okay, I'm going to get that punch out here. But let's see. Let's see what else I've got. Mainly use up these scraps. There really aren't that many of this. I've got other smaller scraps. I'm going to get rid of these larger scraps first. Or as much as I can. I don't know if that would work. I need to put that there so it doesn't blow away. Don't want to use those right now. Possibility. Okay, I think one of these is like a pocket. There's also that. I've used these throughout. Welcome in, Retro. How are you? Now she's continuing to crochet the rainbow blanket, and Docky is snuggled up against her. Aww. Making herself comfortable on the big couch for a while for crocheting and cross. Oh, fun. Fun. You're okay? I'm doing pretty good. We're just playing with the junk journal. We're punching and gluing here on Warehouse Wednesday. A lot of neutrals. Okay, we just used that floral. Actually, I don't have that much here. Let's see. I am thinking this. I'm thinking this. And what I'm thinking is, we're just going to see what we can come up with. I have no plan. I have no plan. So this punch makes a whatever size that is. It should say. It doesn't say. Whatever this measurement is. You did a thing? What thing did you do? So this makes like a rectangle. Just like that. We can open up that, and it makes that. Post-it on Whips. I could take a look real quick. We can share it on... I love it! I love it! Retro made an egg. I love it. We'll share it on Friday. Actually, Enchanted Creations, who is streaming right now, I think she does, I think if somebody raids, I think, they're also known as Unicorn Farts. They've been in my stream. I think she's got this thing, I think it's for raiders, maybe. If they want to, she will send you a crocheted egg, I think, yeah, and then you have it, and then you take it and you send it to somebody else or whatever. There's instructions. I told her, yeah, so I would do it, because I raided her the other week, and so maybe I'll be getting an egg. But that is so cool. I've never made an egg. Well, I have made an egg. Retro made a fried egg. But I've made, like, an Easter egg, like, colored egg. I'm really curious to see how big the blanket will be at the end. Are we struggling a bit with the size? Yeah. We'll be able to wrap them. Aww. Aww. Yeah, sometimes blankets can be pretty difficult to deal with once they get to a certain size. I'm just rounding off the corners here with this punch, so that kind of rounds off the corners. I don't know what this is going to be. I didn't have an idea. Didn't have a plan. I just punched it. See somewhere people have made rugs. Oh yes, yes, a fried egg rug. Yeah, that would be that sounds really fun. Okay, I just made that and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't just want to stick it on. Massive egg splat. Yes. It's like somebody dropped an egg, like an ostrich egg, and it just fell on the floor. Yeah, I really don't know why I punched that. Because that's kind of small for a pocket. That would go into a pocket. Okay. I think I'm better off sticking with some of these border punches and these trims. I don't want to do tons of these border punches. So I don't want it to be too much, but you can't have too much. You really can't. Oh, I didn't even cut that. I don't need to cut it. Yes, I do need to cut it. We said 7.5. We said 7.5. That's what we said. Seven-day streak. No breaking your streak. I know. Well, if I have to test my stream because of stream being OBS and things being weird computer tech issues, I didn't mean to. Yeah, only you can break it. Yes, I know. I know. I thought deleting the thing would clear it out, but apparently I'm wrong. I'm hoping these are going to match up. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this first. Okay, that I can trim. That we can trim. Uh-oh, we broke up. It counts as you go along. Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah, we messed up here. I should have done that. Oh. It's not perfect. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Crafty Cub needs to learn how to use the punch. Where's my scissors? Yes, perfect and perfect. And it's junk journal. They don't have to be perfect. This one I'm going to cut wider because I like that pattern. And I want this part to have some. And this part, it's not, I don't think it's going to be a what you call it. It's not going to be on the edge. Another cross-stitch picture. An emperor penguin chick lying on a feather. Northern light. Oh, my wife loves emperor penguins. You can't say to that. I'll have her. Yeah, penguins are very cute. I like penguins. Both the real animal and like artist's interpretation of penguins. Very cute. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know. Wait, I gotta check something. I gotta check. Alright, they're not here right now. But, I'm gonna use this tool as it was sold. Me and a fellow friend, we have different ideas for this tool, but it could be used for both. So I'm going to distress. It's kind of already distressed. Chocolate bar over here called Penguins. They come with dad jokes about penguins on the oh! Huh. Yeah. We don't got that here. I could ink this up, but I'm not going to the other room to get inks. I can always ink it up later. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Should I? No. I shouldn't. We're good. We're good. Alright. You know what? This is going to become a pocket. We're going to make another pocket. It's going to be a pocket. That's what I've decided. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a pocket here. Not a pocket on the outside, but on the inside. What was the name of the Emperor Penguin? I don't know. What was the name of the Emperor Penguin? I'm also happy to be able to admire her again today in her self-sewn Victorian dress. Ooh. Julius Freezer. Oh my gosh. Really? Really? Okay, that's not a really deep pocket, but it's still... Okay, that was a bad one, Retro. That was bad. Bad but good. Bad but good, because I like bad jokes. Ooh, I just had an idea. Yes. I love jokes like that are so bad that they're good. Alright, we're going to fussy cut. We're going to fussy cut this guy. And you know what? Wait, I don't really want the stems here at the bottom. Why do penguins wear glasses? Oh no. I don't know. Why do penguins wear glasses? To help their eyesight? Oh my gosh. What do you get when you combine a politician and a potato? A dictator. That one I knew. What do you call 500 penguins in Trafalgar Square? It has something to do with, Nelson? Oh, lost. Oh, yeah, they're lost. Is it Nelson? The one that is the monument at Trafalgar Square? See, I know some English. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know some English history and English things. I think. See, I knew it. I'm a smarty sometimes. I think this will go here. And I think that will go there. And it's just going to be glued down. It's not going to be a pocket or anything. There's some history of Maryland. Cubs home? Yes. Yes, you were correct. Born and raised. Oh. Okay, that kind of shifted, but that's fine that it shifted. It doesn't have to be perfect. Alright. I don't want my glue to dry out. Alright. There's places there to add things because it's kind of plain. I'm looking at my paper. I've got like pink, so. British man went to Maryland, enjoyed it there, especially liked the cook. Yes, and he came. Yep, Maryland cookies. Yep, got an inspiration from here. And look, there's ribbon here, so I will add ribbon later. What do we have that we can add? I don't know. Oh, some of this might be good in here. Yes, I knew that. And I've never had Maryland cookies before. Well, I've had cookies made here in Maryland because I've made them before. But Maryland brand cookies I've never had because they are not sold here in the States. I guess maybe if you go to a store that has like an international or a British food section, maybe you might be able to find them, but it's not a thing commonly here. All right. Do we want to do? I don't know if I want to do that. I have a square punch and a circle. I don't want squares or circles. Ah! I moved my monitor. This is the problematic ones. They go together, but they don't go together. Oh, we've got to trim. Got to trim. Yeah, my leg is achy. There's like white. There's a white bit on the all the way around this that I don't want. Got to be 7.5 tall. I want to make sure the orientation of my paper was correct, so I didn't cut it the wrong way. Oh, paper's flying. Okay. Maybe we want to try. That doesn't go with that. Oh, it's right here. Let's try this. Let's see if we can get better with the punches. I put that mark in the wrong spot, but that's fine. Messed up. We're not going to worry about the corner. We're going to forget the corner part. We'll just cut that part off. And we'll just make this a little bit like that. And another idea. Not a belly band, but we're going to put the same. Oh, this might be a challenge to line up. Just got welcome in Phoenix. Got the best praise. My boyfriend's grandmother has been knitting for decades. Knitted bobble hat was fantastic. Oh, congratulations. That's always a good compliment to get. Okay. Trying to... Oh, wait, that's what that's for. There's a little notch here to line up that. That works. That'll work. But that's great news. And how are you doing? There we go. That's the piece we're going to add. Someone noticed that when you're a handicraft and crafting community, the projects never get any shorter. No. Somebody always finds something beautiful and you think, oh, that's so great. I want to do that too. Yes. Where do you get that from? Yes. Yep. The crafting community is full of enablers. We're always inspiring others to try new projects or new crafts or new things, and yes. That is the thing. And then Twitch makes it worse because you have access to all of these people right here at your fingertips. And yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. This is going to go in here somewhere. Did I put the other one? The other one was on... Oh, okay. So it's not as long, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be. You can even go at an angle, but I don't think I'm going to put it in an angle. But I don't know if I want that on that. I will. I mean, I can add other things to it. That's the beauty with this. We will also complain about having too many projects on the go. Yep. It's not as long, but that's fine. It doesn't have to. Welcome in, Andrew. Not as long, but that's fine. Doesn't have to be. Me, when I start dating again, they go... Yes. If it's not as long, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with things of different sizes. How are you, Andrew? At first I thought that was retro because both of your names are red. And yeah, but wow. Now, I made a mistake in punching the paper, and I cut it down, so tired. Oh no, I'm sorry that you're tired. Hang in there. I'm pretty good, but I really love seeing my project grow, and at the end having something beautiful in your hands. Yes, that's the fun thing about creating and making things is the process, but then also at the end what you have you've come up with. I'm going to put this down near the bottom. It's just going to be a stripe accent. I really have no idea what this is going to look like when it's finished because I'm just adding things. And that's kind of the spirit of this type of project. Okay. Okay, this is an area that's begging for something. Do I want to use that again? I could use this, but with a different paper. Ooh, that one maybe. So I didn't know all of this until I got together with my sweetheart last year. Also happy to have met so many wonderful, nice people. Yes, so many great people in the crafting community. See that one jump? No energy. Oh, but my hands were getting bored. Decided they needed something to play with. Okay. You picked up your hook and started. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Retro. Okay, why won't this? This always gets stuck. Why does this get stuck? Where's the tool? I better find the tool because it's kind of pointy. And I don't want to... Oh, I put it away. I don't want to get stabbed with it. And there's no, like, release. Yeah, I don't like this punch for that reason. Oh, maybe that wasn't in there the right way. I don't want to touch that because that's sharp. Okay, that's that. Freed it. Maybe I shouldn't use this punch. Let me double check that it's in the right position. It's in the right position. It got stuck again. That's the way to free it up. You smack it. Okay. I just gotta finish this other end. There we go. That's what I wanted. I didn't get all the things out of the thing, so I gotta get the pokey tool. Oh, I don't want to rip that. Yeah, it didn't do a clean punch, but clean enough. Clean enough. It's a little rough around the edges, but so am I. Oh, put the pin. Oh, no. We're going to glue here soon. You don't want to see my work area, like off camera. It's a mess. Oh, I didn't cut the paper down. white strip on the end. How wide do I want this? I want that because I can save that pattern for something else. Perfect. But I'm using up my scraps, which I like that. I like that that I'm doing that. And this will overhang, because we haven't had an overhang one in a while. Oh, where's my... So we don't glue it to the next page. Thank you for the stretch. I'll get that in one moment. And finger stretches. And the hydrate. And the button pressing. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Oh, 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 rubber ducky, of choice. You make noise. Rubber ducky, I'm his friend, it's true. I'm just cleaning up my scraps. Rubber day when I way to the tubby. I went up, little bellows, cootin' yellow and chubby. Rubber-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine. And you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Every day when I make my way to the tubby, and a little fella who's sweet and yellow and chubby, rubber-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Thank you for making me look like a fool. Alrighty. Okay, that is put in. Where are we? You gonna stretch your fingers? Yes, stretch your fingers by pressing the buttons. That's how we do it. I've got lots of these smaller strip pieces now. Oh, I know. I know. I make myself look like a fool on a daily basis. Maybe we could just do something simple. I'm not certain. I'm not certain where I want this. Yeah. We don't have to do anything special. We don't have to do any, we don't have to punch everything. Actually, you know what? I hope we don't glue in there. I'm going to round the corners of this. Should have done that before I glued it. This is actually too long. Wasn't thinking. Was not thinking. But we got this. I got it. I'll just put a pen mark at 7.5 instead of getting out the paper trimmer for this. Just cut a straight line as possible. That didn't go the way I planned. Fixed it. Fixed it. And where did we say we wanted this? That page? What page was I going to put this on? It was right after this, so in this area somewhere. Oh yeah, this page, because it was across from this lady. We'll come back and add things to this, so... I've probably said that like 30 times tonight. Alrighty. You can't see it, but I've got my little pile of things that I'm just trying to use up. Okay, we've got this. If we have a patterned... We have a page that's got color. To add that. We might not. That's too much of a similar pattern. In fact, I think it's the exact same pattern. And then again, it might not go in here. Not go. I don't think it's going to go in here. That's fine. Where can I add this floral? Ooh, that's begging for something. I don't know. I don't know. Paper trimmer again. Yeah, my leg. I have a pocket nearby. That is a no. We'll turn that into a pocket. I mean, it's not a really strong, heavy pocket because it's not cardstock. Okay. I got that. I got little scraps of that. None of those. Those are fine, but they're a little bit bigger. These are like half sheet pages. If I do anything on this, I want to do it over here because I like the coffee stain or the tea stain that is on there. That's going to be too much of that dark color. That can go in here somewhere. Yeah. What punch do we want to use? I know what punch we're going to use. We're going to use this punch, but I need to cut my paper down first. Forgot your shake. Can't get my calories in that way. You're always at a war with food? Ah. My thing is I'm the opposite. I'm trying to less food. But I'm not trying. I'm successful at it. I've lost quite a bit of weight. I'm doing this correctly now. I'm lining up the way that I'm supposed to. We're going to be able to... Is that going to match up? It might not. See, that's the thing. I'm disappearing. I wish. Meaning losing the weight, not actual disappear. That's going to cut into... And if it cuts into the curve, the rounded part, that's okay. Looks like crap, but it's fine. Wait. Idea. What did we just put in here? What was that? That was a pocket. Oh, okay, we can do another pocket. We're going to do a pocket with trim. Unfortunately, you need your 4,000 calories, just can't manage it by eating, dependent on supplements. Maintaining a weight of 74. Oh, wow. I don't know how much that is in pounds, because us Americans are different. I don't know the conversion. So we made a pocket, but it's got a decorative fancy trim. Probably don't need this many pockets. You don't do kilos either? Yeah. Okay. Do we have any of that stripe? We have a little bit of this stripe. just going to go in the no pile for right now. Got a bunch of that. Oh, that'll be fun to do something here at the bottom or the top. Scissors, where's the scissors? Am I going to be able to punch this? And if so, 163 pounds. Okay. This may or may not work. Oh, this will work. I know you can't see because the way I have to hold this, I'm just punching a decorative thing in this strip. Alright, so I did just a little decorative. That'll be cute here at the bottom. Not hanging off the bottom, but right at the bottom. You've done enough of that granny square, not a frog it and roll. You know, I've done that many times, Retro. I've crocheted a bit, frogged it out, and then use it for something else, just to practice, and also to pass the time. Yep, I do that quite often. Okay. Looking at what I have. I think this pattern, because I've got that. Can't be here with you and not be creative. Well, you could. Often, I hang out and chit-chat. I'm not always creative when I'm in somebody's stream. Either way is fine. Either way will work. You know what? I just had another idea. Welcome in, Linda. How are you? I got your message, Linda. Thank you. I know you're probably working. And we're going to have an ad. I think it's also something to do with the martial arts and your muscles. 4.6 body fat, so I can't get any higher, according to the doctor. Ah, yeah. Welcome in, Yadarika. Thank you for the check-in. You know what? We're making something. We're making something. I'm just going to eyeball it. I forgot to do that when you first went. No, it's fine. It's fine. But you wanted to say hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad that you did. And we're going to have an ad. An ad's going to start real soon. Oh my gosh. Wait. Whoa. We're an ad. Oh no. Bad timing. Bad timing for the ad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. An ad's gonna start. An ad's gonna start. Welcome in, Raiders. Hold on 1 second. Sorry to catch you in the middle of a raid. I wasn't able to stop it in time. Wait, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on here? Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, sorry that the ad is going. Oh, thank everybody for the follow. I am. Okay, if anybody can hear me. Oh, wow. Thanks, everybody, for the bits. I have... Oh, my gosh. Where are we? Come on, ad. Come on, ad. Get over with. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for the follow. I have been broken. Oh, wow. Thank you for the bits. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I can't. I can't. Thank you so much. Again, I don't know if anybody can hear me. Thanks for the bits. How is everybody that can hear me? Thank you for the bits. Are we done? Are we done with the bits? Nope. Thank you for the bits. Is that it? Nope. Thank you for the bits. Is that the last one? Nope. Nope. Thank you for the bits. Oh, we got a minute left. Come on, ad. Thank you for the follow. All right. I think the chaos might be done. We're almost out of ad. Welcome in. I will do an official welcome in. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's not the thing. Okay. Thank you for the bits. Yes. Hee-haw. Hee-haw. When the ad is over, we will do the official song. Thank you for the follow. Okay, couple more seconds. I think the ad is over. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Art and Jess. How was your stream? What were you working on? I know there's chaos. I've been to your stream many times. So, thank you for the follow. Oh, wow. I'm gonna make, oh, wow. I'm two away from 1,500 followers. Wow. Welcome in. What were you working on? What were you doing? Welcome in. How? Brenda Ray, not a cult. Yes, not a cult. Maybe a little cult, like, yes. Bearing, crayons because Brenda doesn't want to count anymore and wants to be left alone to do offline arts. Welcome in, Fiveable and Kaz. Right now you're gonna go, okay, alright, Retro, and Mina, and Loch Ness Marvster, and Puzzle Solver, and Prebis, and Tatter, and Durango, and if I'm pronouncing anybody's name wrong, I'm sorry, and Candy Bear, and, okay, just add it up, yes, add it up, oh, wow, wow, oh my gosh, Yadarika, and it didn't do the thing, and Matt, and Brianna, and thank you for the donation to the Trevor. Oh wow, wow! We've raised. Oh wow, we've met over our goal. Okay, very medium. Okay, I'm just seeing. I was thanking everybody for the bits during the ad. Let me go through and see if there's anything that trying to push appreciation fee. You can hear me. You have Turbo, five away. Well, we've gone. Well, Art and Jest, $50. Wow, thank you. There we go. There was the gift subs. Um, okay, yes, fundraiser goal crushed. Okay, I'm catching up, listening right now, and we are in Linda's pocket at the moment. It's nice and safe in Linda's pocket. Okay, incredible. You all are incredible. Okay, we're still the hype train is still doing its thing. You all don't need to do that. Nice even amount. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Yes, we're back. Chaos never ends. Yes, the donkey. Stay tuned for the donkey. Imagine being 4 followers away from our follower goal. Yes, I am 1 follower away. What a nice time. Yes, always a nice time. Very productive. You did many things, lots of them. What were some of the lots of them that you were doing? Well behaved. Yeah, okay. Okay. Thank you, Yadarika, for the gift sub to Andrew, Witchy Weaver, the Lost Lala, Purple Angel Wings, and Candy Bear. That's 5. Oh, okay. It's playing catch up. So that's 5. I need to write this down. You're late from the raid. Welcome in, Ghost Class. Wait. Oh, and there's a gift to Art and Jest. Oh, wait. Wow. What is going on? We did follow our friend. Delicious follower goal. Not, wait, what? We don't need to, but we want to. Oh, wait. We have another raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream? Enchanted Creations. I think that's who raided me because I can't keep up with chat. Yes, welcome in. How was your stream? Follower goal. Okay, try to sneak that in. Thanks everybody for the bits. I'm caught up with chat. Welcome in. What were you working on, Enchanted Creations? Welcome in. If you've never been here before, it's usually not this chaotic, but I am the Crafty Cub. I'm a fiber artist and a brand new paper crafter. We're working on paper crafts today. I'm doing a junk journal. And adult body part. Of course, I should have known, Enchanted. Crushing the fundraising goal. Yes. Thanks everybody for that has ever donated to the Trevor Project fundraiser that I have. I guess we're going to keep it going. Like I said, I am a fiber artist and now a paper crafter. We are the home of the proud, dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. Yes, there are people that wash them on a regular basis. I never have, never will. If you do wash them, you are still welcome. We won't discriminate. I specialize in teaching crochet and basic needle tatting. So if anybody wants to learn, stop me at any time. Not tonight because we're not doing fiber arts, but I'm always willing to teach and help if I can. Got one planned for every month. Oh yes, Enchanted Creations does make crocheted naughty bits. All right, somebody had redeemed the donkey song, and everybody's waiting for it. This is a little thing that I do on my stream because I'm like making an ass out of myself. If you know the words, sing along. Sweetly sings the donkey at the break of day. If you do not feed him, this is what he'll say. Ee-aw, 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 ee-aw. Thank you, Linda, for the bits. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Enchanted Creations and Brenda, if either one of you need to raid and run, I totally get it. I totally understand. If not, hang out, and you're going to watch me play with paper. So, and again, I want to thank everybody for doing all of the chaos. And the hype train. I didn't see what level it was. Level 3 at 57%. Oh, I got one called That's Iconic. Ooh, I like that one. Oh my gosh. Really? Really? Wait a minute. Welcome in, Raiders. Is somebody out there telling people where to go? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream, Magic and Comic? I just got a double raid, and now you have come in with your community and your friends. How was your stream? What were you doing? I think I was lurking. But welcome in. I am the Crafty Cobb, fiber artist and paper crafter. I specialize. Oh, we're the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash the hooks. If you do, you're still welcome. Yes, there's people that wash them. I don't understand, but hey, you do you. And I teach crochet and basic needle tatting. Tonight we're doing junk journaling. Yes, we're playing with paper. It was really good. What were you working on? What were you doing? And if anybody who rated in, if they have anything they want to share, links are open. I also have a Discord, either one or neither. It all works. Let's see. Yeah, I think somebody has planned a mass raid. I think there's shenanigans about. Let's switch this back over. But welcome in. And, oh, we need music, because I'm a type of person that I like music playing. Working on your Santorini diamond painting. Ooh, that is pretty. I've seen you work on that, and I'm having an issue. My glue kind of got dried. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll get that in 1 second. Okay. Got the hydrate. All right. So, anybody came in all of those raids... This is what I'm working on. About a month and a half, no, more like almost 2 months ago, I received a massive paper haul. Somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody passed away suddenly, unexpectedly, and they were a paper crafter. And the family was just going to throw away all of the supplies. And I'm like, we're not going to have craft supplies go to the landfill. So I instantly have become a paper crafter. Tons of stuff. Paper and ink and stamps and die cuts. And stuff I don't even know what half of the stuff is. And jelly plates and just things. So, wait, if nobody draws a winning number tonight, you'll be driving up to your state. Wait, what? Just because you believe in conspiracies doesn't mean they aren't all out to raid you or something. Yes. And welcome in, Geode. I don't really believe in conspiracy theories, but on Twitch, maybe. So, when I started with this, my original plan... Right here. My original plan was, I've been watching YouTube, paper crafting YouTubers, and a folio to cover with pretty paper, and the idea is to put photos in the folio, but I'm not a photo person, and most of the papers I have are shabby chic, and the people that I know not necessarily are into shabby chic, maybe not, but my idea was to make one of these folios with this cardstock. Okay, it's not my pattern. I didn't come up with this the pattern for the folio, but I used somebody else's design. And my idea was, so the center here, these signatures, the person who had all of these supplies made these signatures, but they weren't sewn. They were just folded together. Well, a few weeks ago, Supreme Doom 56 and me and myself did a collab stream, and she taught me how to sew my signatures together and to put them into the cover. And so that part was already done. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream, Positively Crafty? If anybody came on that raid, that's like, I don't know what number raid that I've had tonight. I am the Crafty Cub, fiber artist and paper crafter, home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you do, you are still welcome. And I specialize in teaching crochet and basic needle tatting. Tonight we're doing junk journaling. What were you working on? Welcome in, Positively Crafty and Mass Bandit again. Let's see. Yes, everybody is spam. Yes, everybody's writing into me. You recognize that. And there is the straggler raid from Positively Crafty. Yes, that is a beautiful cross-stitch piece. I think Mass Bandit made that, I think. Welcome in, Elliot. I may go live for a emoji that rated to me. Yes, Mass Bandit, yes. Yes, that is beautiful, beautiful Mass Bandit. You were doing cyanotype printing and testing. Ooh, very fun. I've seen you do the cyanotype printing. That looks really, really cool. You don't want to go to bed. Oh, I'm sorry, Trouble. 3 hours went by. Yes, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get to having fun and time flies away. If you need a raid and run, I totally understand. Also, links are open if you have anything you want to share. If not, that is cool too. We are working on my junk journal. So I was just explaining this. I'm brand new to paper crafts, and this is something that I acquired a whole bunch of supplies. So I've already covered the journal. I'm going to add more to it to the front. I don't know exactly how it's all going to go. But all of these papers, I've decided that, yeah, this is where they're going to go, where they're going to live. And same thing in the back. They've got these fold-outs. There's little pockets. And then these signatures here, I didn't put the papers in order, but I've been adding. Tonight we've been using decorative punches and gluing things on and just having fun with paper. And I've made another. Oh, that glued. Oh, we might have a pocket that's partial. Okay, we got it. I almost permanently closed my pocket. Okay, but that's what we're doing. And see, I made this pocket here, and just fun things. Oh, yeah, I'm liking the pockets. I don't even know where I was going to put this next piece, but that's okay. That's okay. Luckily, I'm wired awake, not been well, to keep me company. Oh, yes, definitely. You have Blue Sky. Am I able to... Oh, I don't have a Blue Sky account. So, it's saying that I have to sign in to view that. I need to get a Blue Sky account. It's not set up where I can just view it. You're at lunch. You can watch for a bit. Yes, Yadarika, thank you for all of the gift subs. And Linda, thank you for the hydrate. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't view that. I'm gonna have to get a Blue Sky account. I'm gonna put that on the list. But so much better. Yeah, I haven't made the transition yet. It's something I've got on the list to do. But that's what we're doing. We're just playing with paper and having fun. Blue Sky, it's kind of like Twitter, but different. I know a lot, and I think it's think it's like less toxic, and they don't allow AI created type things. They're against the AI thing. That's from what I understand. I could be wrong. Kind of like Twitter and Instagram, but nicer. So I'm using up my my scraps. So I've only been paper crafting for a short amount of time, but I do have scraps. The person who had the paper site had a whole bunch of scraps, and I've made some scraps myself. So I want to use some of them up, and I just put 2 pieces of decorative paper together, and this is going to be kind of like a bookmark type thing. And this is like, I'm experimenting. I don't know how well this is going to work. So I'm going to try to punch this, and this may be a failure. And if it is, I can trim it and redo. So, no algorithm, and the people are nicer there. Lots of crafts, art, science books. Yes. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, this is not lining up. Okay, that didn't work out the way I planned, which is fine, because we gotta add 30 minutes to the clock. Okay. Wait. So yes, every time somebody redeems one of the hat redeems, I have to add 30 minutes to the clock. If anybody is new, there's no song that I sang for that one. That's just a little clip. Yes, paper crafting. So all I was going to be doing is making like a little bookmark here. This punch really isn't going to work for what I had planned. I don't really have... Should have waited until there's 1 minute left. Well, actually, no. Like, it's kind of extending it because it was only like 20 minutes. Or whatever it was, yeah. Okay, we're going to try this again. Oh, I can see where it should line up. That's why I've seen some creators flip it over. That makes sense. Not really what I was going for, but hey. It's probably too narrow, but it'll work. It'll work. And you know what? We're also going to round over the corners on the bottom. Because why not? I'm feeling it. So that's like a bookmark I just made. And it might not go in here, but I can just slide in there. And all that is decorative paper. Well, you added 30 minutes each time if you wear... Yeah, that's true. That is true, Retro. Yes, that is true. I was trying to do math in my head, and... No. Not always a thing. You're at work. Oh, that's true. Yeah, she's at lunch. So yeah, she might not have been around when it came to that point. That does make... That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So, but I want to again. I want to thank everybody who rated and everybody who subbed and the bits and the follows, and I am overwhelmed. I am very much overwhelmed. Let's add this. What should I do to this? I'm not judging anything. As you see the royal. You mean Donkey Duck. Um, I hope you meant Donkey Duck. Um, you did a thing that Supreme had done in a stream a while ago, so it happens to all of us. Um, uh, that is why Supreme has has an emote called a Richard. So yeah, she did the same thing. Um, what was I gonna do with this piece of paper? Um, do we want a band or do we want just an edge? No, she meant Doc, and it came out Dick. Okay, what was the last one that I did? Okay, the last one was that. Let's do this one. Let's just do this one. No corners. We're not going to worry about the corner, because this is the one that it doesn't like. The corners are weird. Oh, am I subbed? I don't know if I'm subbed to her, or if the sub ran out. Oh, I am subbed to her. That's the Richard emote. Oh, did this get stuck? Oh no. Where's the tool? Yes, rubber ducky. Yes. So yes, both. A lot of people have a duck theme on their streams. I have ducks. Supreme has ducks. I think Tatter plays the ducks. Whatever the duck. There's some game, something. I don't know. Who else has ducks? Rubber Ricky? Oh, yeah, Ricky, Richard, yes. Yes. I don't know who else has ducks. Why is this punch... Oh, it's probably not cleaned out. Okay. Oh, I need light, so... Because I can't see. Are you saying that if you start streaming again, you have to incorporate... No, no, no. Everybody doesn't have to do that. Everybody doesn't. And it's like I don't think any of us copied each other. It's just something that happened. It just happened organically. Okay. Oh, I'm getting paper stuck, that's why. I don't care for this song. You want to... Yeah, yeah. More ducks the merrier. Yeah. Oh, is there something wrong with that punch? It looks a little... Looked a little off kilter. Okay. Anything I should do? A knitting stream? Yeah! A knitted duck would be really fun. I've made a crocheted little tiny mini amigurumi duck. The other year when I did those barnyard, the mini barnyard amis, they were only like that big. They were tiny. I need to make those again. They are so cute. It was a series. I think there's like a dozen of them. And yes, there's a donkey. There is a donkey. Okay, where... Oh, we were going to do... well, you know what? I don't want that on that page because I've got lacy type stuff there. So that's not going to go there. It can go here. It can go there. That's where it's going to go. A knitted. Once I get better at knitting, and I just dropped the thing that I needed. Oh, I just turned the page. Okay, it goes on this page, Crafty Cub. Oh no, did this dry up? Let's fix the glue. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. No, you, Wally. I mean, me. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yes. You make one. Yes. Yes. I would love to. Again, I need to improve my skills. Need to do that. Oh, wait. Is this going to be... Okay. Ouch. All right. That's the end of that. I still have scraps. You know what? Let's just put that to the side. Let's just do stuff with scraps. Like punch scraps. Or what we can see what we can do with these scraps. Okay, that's a little bit that we can save. Scissors, they're right here in front of me. Like that right there itself could be something. That's probably too small. Those are like half-page scraps. I don't want to do anything with those because those could be used for another journal. Oh. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do right now for the journal. We're just going to play around with more of these. I mean, we've been punching all night, but let's punch more. Kind of making like ephemera, I guess you would call it. Okay, that's already folded there, so I'm going to cut that. Okay, that would be kind of cool. That would be cool, just to center that flower, and that could be added somewhere. Let's see. We'll do the small one. The other side is white, so it's not a double-sided page. Okay, I'm getting an idea. I'm getting an idea. Those three could be used together on a page. I need my trimmer. Those need to be trimmed. Get that to be trimmed. Oh, don't want to lose those. I'm just getting the little bit of white on the edge, because I think she must have copied these, like, well, yeah, printed them up. I don't want that bright white. Last piece. Just checking on the time. Oh, it's still early. For some reason, it feels so late here. It's only 8:30 where I am. It feels like it's like almost midnight, but it's not. I don't know why. Not so certain why it feels so late. Alrighty. 1:30. And it hasn't been a long day for me. Talking to me could be. That is very, very possible. All right. What am I going to do with these? What are we going to make? So, that used... I think it used maybe that die. Yes, that used that die. They don't have a centering part thing. You know, more productive. Oh, yeah, yes. Me too. Me too. I tend to be more productive in the evenings. Welcome in, Clay Miko. Hey, are they head back? Wait, your break's over? Yes, Friday. I should be on Friday. Friday night for Discord and tatting. We're not going to do, well, I still have to do tatted flowers for subs, but we're going to do something different on for tatting. So, something I've done on stream before, but it's been a while. How are you, Clay Miko? You've missed the chaos. I pretty much had 4 raids at once. Meh? I'm sorry. Sorry that you're meh. We need to get together soon. It's been a while. Yas! A lot going on. And oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll talk later. Pretty much about it. Wait. Pretty much about it. Yeah, well, yeah. We had 4 in a very short amount of time. I got 4 raids, like, all within, like, 5-10 minutes. You like that, Retro? The dino is not for one specific person. We're good. We're good. I'll have to, next time I see you in person, I'll have to tell you a story. It's not something for stream. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. I hope the milk will cheer you up. Yes, Hampshire milk cheers everyone up. He is a free dino? Well, the dino's, well, no, dino's not free. It does cost, points. Started instantly bouncing in your head. It is a catchy song. Oh, yes, yes. Nobody owns him. Why did it stop playing? We'll solve that. Little starts on Friday. Oh, wow. Yeah, whenever you're free. I know things are going on. No, you're actually getting more trouble. You're getting like the full song all over again. Norfair's laptop fan. Oh no! Oh no! Like a sneezing cat. That sucks. Yeah, I have an upgrade to my old desktop that I have to do. You need to make a music video for Hamster Milk? Maybe. Sitting here looking for a sneezing cat. Or, oh, yeah. I will be famous. I don't know if I want to be famous. There you go. Oh, wait. I've got my theme songs on a playlist that automatically play. You know what? Let's actually listen to the theme songs. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to continue with making our little where did they go? Where did they go? Uh-oh. right here. They're right here. So I don't want to lose these little things that I'm making. I don't know if I want a square. I don't know how a square would look. I don't think a square would look good. Maybe. Maybe. I'm just making things. I'm using up scrap for things to go into the junk journal. Clay Mika, you've only seen part of. I sent you pictures. You haven't seen a lot of this. A lot of this I have been adding tonight. I've been adding stuff to the center. But next time I see you, I'll have to show that to you. So I'm using up the scraps that I've already used and making things with them. So I have to cut a whole new brand new sheet of paper. And all of these have already been used in this. Like this. That is the spine. This pattern here, I've used a couple times. Let's see if I can find it. It's not in there. I've used them somewhere. Like here, I've used that. I got into bed early. I need some to take out your blanket. Ooh, yeah. You really helped distracting me from your tummy. Oh, I'm sorry that you've got tummy pain, but I'm glad I can distract you. And I fussy cutted these birds and flowers. Oh, and then the back. The back there, I fussy cut around. And the little bee. So, that's what we're doing tonight. I'm just playing with the paper. Okay, that's not going to work. I don't think the square will work. I don't know if I want that punch. Yes, tummy pain is not fun. Not fun at all. You're not ready for bed? Yeah, you had said that you've been asleep. You did sleep a lot lately. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. That was loud because when I played the hamster milk song, it was a little quiet. Okay. So all I did was I put a decorative edge on that piece. Should we do the same on the other side? There kind of is a middle. Wait a minute. How's that done? Let me check something. Is the music better now? I have no idea. Okay. That's where it's going to go. Oh, that's pretty close. It's not exactly centered. But it will work for this. Okay. No. Not that song. You could barely hear it. Oh. I need to do this. Okay. Need your help with marking a pattern, bring it over. All right, yeah. Yeah, definitely. That'll work. All right, I don't know what this is going to be, but it's full of holes. Oh, no. Are you okay? Oh, it's very quiet now? You don't have, if you, Clay Mika, if you don't need to, if you don't want to talk, have it in chat, we can, we'll talk. Okay. do all of this. Okay. Oh, I need this punch. Let's do this one. Oh, oh wow. Ow, I'm sorry. It's okay, it's because my headphones are on. Ah. Okay. If the music's too loud, I can adjust it. No, I know you can't wait, but... you know what... Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, Kat? Wait. I gotta test something. I gotta try something because... there's another way to use this punch. Oh, okay, that makes it further in. I don't want that. I don't want that. That's not... it's not the, Oh, me too. I love anything by heart. This and, I mean, there's stuff from their 70s, but, what's the other? Oh, Alone. Alone is a good song, too. Sounds fine. Nope, you're good. You're good. Line this. Okay, that worked a little better. You know what? I did the same thing on another piece, but that's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Come on. I'm just gonna punch all the way around this piece of paper. Okay, that works. Get some sleep. Alright. Alright, I will chat with you later. Would have been nice for my phone to warn me. Yeah. Those would make a good... Oh! Thank you for the lark. That's a good idea. And you know what? I might have to, might have to consider that. To make, bookmarks. Alright. And again, thank you for the lurk. Oh, there's less mess on the floor tonight. Gee. What happens when you clean up as you go. Okay, these might be a little thin for a corner, but I think I'm going to use this. I don't know what any of these are really going to be. We're just messing about. Time is it? Okay. I need to think about dinner soon. I mean, dinner's made. It's just I need to think about having it soon. I haven't used this one in a while, right? I've used that. Okay. Ah! Sorry. That actually is pretty. That pattern paper with that pattern of punch, that's pretty. Thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in, Emma. How are you? Uh-oh. My punch is not letting go of my paper. We are junk journaling, and I'm using up some of my scraps. Oh, that didn't work out too well, but that's fine. That could be a scrap. I mean, trash. So, I'm just punching out some of my scraps to add as embellishments to the journal. I did add some things tonight, but I wanted to use up this stuff right now. So I'm just punching. I'm in a punchy mood. Couple more that I wanna do. Oh, you know what? Let's see if that'll work. It's gonna be too small. If I had a bigger punch, I can cut out that design, but I don't have a bigger punch. And it says we're going to have an ad soon. We're going to use this. That's what we're going to do. Basically, I'm making like ephemera, I guess. That's pretty. That's pretty. Even though you can't see the pattern of the paper anymore, but it's still pretty. And I don't want to use the same one. But I've got this one that's similar. I've got to switch it to the other mode. This is one that jams. Where's the thing? Warehouse Wednesday night consisted reviving your gouache paint. Ooh. I've never used gouache. Gouache is like watercolor and a... Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of gouache. Never used it. I don't even know if there's any of that in the supplies that I got. There could be. Because I know there's a watercolor. Alright. Oh, I'm going through these little scraps, so... making things more manageable. Oh, and I still have that piece that I punched that I don't know what's going to be done. Ow. My hip hurts. I've said that many times, I know. Okay, I was going to fussy cut that, but that's not going to work. Recycle? Yeah, we recycle paper. Yes. Yep. The county, when they come to pick up our trash, they also pick up recycling. We've got a recycling bin for like paper, glass, plastic, that type of thing. You know what? We're going to trim this. Ow. Brand I have comes in little cups, and the seal on the plastic box isn't... so the paint dry out quickly. Yeah. That can be a problem. Welcome in, Purple Angel Wings. Yes, Yadarika gifted some subs earlier. And welcome back from break. They'll be kept busy. Yeah, well, they're always kept busy. We always... And these are pretty tall recycling cans. And they're always full when we... every week. In fact, they go out tomorrow night. Trim some of this extra that didn't get trimmed. You know what? I think I'm going to leave that just like that. And not do all the border. And then I could put a small ephemera in the center. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do the corners. Yeah, that works with that. I don't know if I can do the same thing with this. I'm going to do a different punch for the corner. Even though I've rounded off the corner, we can punch again. Yeah, that's what we'll do. There'll be like little focal point areas. Just have to trim that. Yeah, whoa, fly away. I like that. I like that a lot. Those are that. What can I do with these little other scraps? What other punches do I have? I have a snowflake punch and an owl punch, but that's not really going to work with this theme. That can go away. That's not worth saving. don't know if I can save this. You know what? We'll save this little flower here. Put that. I don't think that's worth saving. Ow. Let's see if this will work. Probably not. This piece might be a little too thin. Yeah, it's going to be thin, but it could be on 2 corners. And this one I will, oh, that might not work. It's okay. We have to cut it down. I'm trying to think how this is going to work if I do it this way. I'm doing it wrong. I'm gonna do it. Oh, no, we were doing it right. We were doing it right. That's not how it was supposed to go. It'll still work. We'll make it work. We'll add it someplace. One more thing, and I don't know where. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I'm going to do that. Is it going to be? I don't know. If it's too small. No, it's not too small. Well, if that's the case. You know, I'm just going to cut it in half. I don't need a punch for that. We are, what size are we? We're 5.5. What's half of 5.5? 2 3/4. We'll just fold it in half. We'll just fold it in half and then cut on that fold line. That's how we'll do it. We're going to do the same thing. So I use that punch and that punch. Oh, wait, that punch would work. Yeah, I'm going to be, we're going to be raiding out here soon because I am achy and hungry. That's nice. Ow, 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 ow. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you working on? Welcome in. I am the Crafty Cub, fiber artist and paper crafter. We're the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you wash them, you are still welcome. There are people that wash them on a regular basis. I specialize in teaching crochet and beginning needle tatting. Tonight we are junk journaling. We are playing with some paper and seeing what happens. Welcome in, Lainey Girl. What were you working on? I was lurking in your stream, so I think you were crocheting. And welcome in, Mojo Jojo. I like your name. We have a community member that comes in named Crojo Mojo. Thank you for distracting me. Wish me luck. Yeah, I hope you get some sleep, Trouble. Welcome in, Cassie Chaos. Yes, we are the proud dirty hookers. Apparently the people that wash their crochet hooks often. I have never washed one. If you have anything you want to share, links are open, and I have a Discord. Either one. If not, that's fine. Crocheting a rose bouquet and played some Palya. Ooh. If it's the rose bouquet blanket that I'm thinking of, it's usually like circle, and then you can roll it up and it looks like a bouquet of roses. Maybe it's the same one. I'm not certain. And Palya. I have Palya. I've never played it. Never. Oh, timer. Thank you, Purple. Alright, so that is over with. That's the one. Yes, I've seen that pattern around. It's really cool looking. But where are we? Oh, I'm going to switch this back over. So tonight, we've been working on our junk journal. I'm a brand new paper crafter. I was the recipient of a very large haul of paper, card making, scrapbooking supplies. And I'm putting it to use because I didn't want this to go to the landfill because that's what would have happened. Long story. Thought that was the... Oh, no. Well, actually, it is my everyday look when I stream. Not every day, but most times when I stream, chat presses buttons and it forces me to wear silly hats. So, yeah, I've got a duck hat, a donkey hat, and a crown. And, yeah, they like to make me do things. I mean, I'm the one that enabled it so they can do the things, so I have myself to blame. But yeah, it's a thing. But I'm just coming up with different papers and things to add to this and making it all look messy and not messy, but kind of just like cluttered. A junk journal. Telling Lainey about junk. You were just nice. I am brand new to it. This is my very first one. Somebody had passed away, and they were a paper crafter. I didn't know them, but I've received their supplies. They had put these signatures together, but they weren't sewn. They were just folded up, like matched up and folded. I learned how to sew them in, and I made my own cover out of cardstock. It's actually for like a folio if you're gonna do like pictures, and I've added all of the papers on the outside, and I've added some of the things. Like tonight I added this, and I made this little bookmark piece, and I've added some things here tonight, and it's gonna be an ongoing thing. I've got tons of things to add to it, and I'm using up my scraps. So all of these are offcuts of things that I've put into it already, and I want to try to reduce my scraps if they match. So that's kind of what the stream is tonight. Junk Journals Curl, you just save random scrap. Yes. Now, I don't really have to save anything from my adventures because I already have all this stuff, but you could do that. Yes, you could incorporate found things. That's how junk journals were started. It was like junk mail and packaging from anything, from whatever, souvenirs, brochures, that type of thing. I've got lots of ribbon and lace. I also crochet and tat, so I'm probably going to include some of my own fiber arts into it at some point. And I got tons of ephemera, and I'm going to ink it up, and so this is a long-term project. Let's bring the music back. And thank you for raiding in and bringing your community. So, but the lady who had this, she had a style. Everything is pretty much shabby chic. Very little things are not shabby chic. So I'm kind of forced into that, I guess you could say. Again, the family was just going to trash everything, and I didn't want that to happen. There was some fiber art stuff. There was some cross stitch, a little bit of that, but it was mostly paper crafts. So I'm just punching up things. I'm going to use these as like mats for like ephemera. So I think that's a really cool idea. It's like little focal points to add. And these will be little trims and things. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. You know what? We're going to fussy cut this. Oh, and Lady Girl, if you need to raid and run, that is cool as well. Don't expect anybody to stick around after they get done streaming, because I often raid and then hang out for a bit and then go and eat, and then often when I come back, they're not always there. They've raided out themselves, so don't feel pressured. So I just fussy cutted that little flower, and that will end up going somewhere at some point. I need a different thing to put this in. Oh, right here. There's a brown paper bag. So those can be my little, my things. I have to do some cleaning up. Oh, I'm sorry, Lily Mae. Sorry that you don't feel good. There's a bunch of people that haven't been feeling good. Where is my brush? Don't fall. Okay. I moved that and the fan, because I have to have fans going because it's warm in this room. And it's just making everything fly everywhere, which is okay. The floor needs to be vacuumed. Right off seeing the dentist. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah, dentists are not fun. Dentists are not fun. On many levels. Many levels. Okay. We're gonna go through some more scraps. I got this envelope full of, we're not gonna go through all of this tonight. But I'm going to see what we have to work with and what will work in the junk journal. That's what it's called. Oh yeah, me too, Lily Mae. Yes, even for them to do just a visual inspection, I have a very sensitive gag reflex, so they had to sedate me for anything. Keep on going. You're a dental hygienist. I'm proud of you and taking. Yes. Yeah, I've got horrible dental. Yeah. A few weeks ago, I had an issue, but I didn't have to see a dentist because it kind of resolved itself. I mean, I really do need to see a dentist, but for that immediate thing. It's because you autism. No, I get that. Let me take care of. Hey, if you were in my area and you were affordable and actually could take my insurance plan. Yeah, I have to be sedated. I have to be sedated for anything. All right. That may work, even though it's a bright color. I don't even know what's in here. Even though it's a really bright color, it could still work. So, For those who don't know, yes, Retro had a serious injury and lost 2 front teeth. Yes, yes. Okay, those are not going to work. Maybe. I've had people say that, and they actually started coming to see me without needing anything. Oh, I have very sensitive gag reflex and anxiety. Yeah. I can't floss properly due to tongue. Yeah. So sad to hear how many people suffer. You're gonna try to calm down. I should be on Friday. I mean, I deal with Cassie Chaos. I deal with anxiety. Period. In my life, but and it manifests with my gag reflex. So that's you are the man. I have to fight your tongue. My anxiety isn't because I'm scared of them. Yeah. Same thing with me. Same thing. It's not because I don't have a fear of the dentist. Yeah, it's kind of, mine is kind of sensory too, because again, gag reflex. You're gonna head off. All right, Retro. You have a good evening. Yes, Friday. My plan is Friday. Yeah, I don't fear what they're doing. That doesn't bother me. It's the sense, yeah. It triggers. Even then, for to do an inspection, even visually with a gloved finger. Nope. My dentist, he had said I had one of the worst gag reflexes he had ever seen. He was like, "Do you have a problem eating with like a fork?" I was like, "No." He said he had a patient that couldn't even use a fork. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not that bad." Okay. I'm just going through. Some of these are not going to really work. Oh, that's not going to work for shabby chic. Well, this type of shabby chic. Way too bright. Only discovered your tongue tie. You started seeing your new sleep duct. Ah. And it's hard to. Yes. I can brush my teeth, but the back ones, getting the back ones, yeah, I gag often. She was shocked that I didn't have diagnosed as a kid. Yeah, some things aren't caught. Seen something like that? Yeah, it is. It's very difficult. I have to like kind of like psych myself out when I'm doing that. And take my time. Tongue time seems obvious. Well, you never know. You never know. Okay. I haven't even gone through these yet. I've had all of these supplies since mid-June? Was that when it was? And I haven't gone through everything. I've gone through most things. Oh, and there's stickers. There's stickers that kind of go with those papers. And again, I thought my autism and EDS were obvious, only having them dying. Yeah, I've never been diagnosed, but I've got symptoms and characteristics of being on the spectrum, but I'm not saying I'm on the spectrum. And I've never been diagnosed or tested. A lot has to do with when I was a kid back in the 80s, they weren't really doing that as much. That was like the beginning of being aware and testing for autism. so it wasn't as a common thing. But I have anxiety. I've had anxiety since I was like 5 or 6, like panic attacks, that type of thing. Okay, a lot of this stuff is very similar. It means you're super smart. There's some tests you could do that doctors usually use as diagnose tools if you wanted. Yeah, I've heard about some of the different tests. I don't think I need an actual diagnosis because I was seeing a therapist a few years ago, and I had brought that up, and she was like, "Yeah, that might be possible, but it still wouldn't change the treatment or how I deal. I mean, it would kind of give me an idea more about myself. So I don't think I need an actual diagnosis one way or the other." Okay. Yeah, a lot of this is not going to work for this. That might work. You need your diagnosis? Yeah, disability. Yeah, no, I get that. I definitely get that. Okay. Oh, those are stickers. Yeah, these will work. Some of this is cardstock. Some is cardstock. Okay, that could work. What? That's not going to work. I don't know if this is exciting to watch me go through paper, but... just okay, those will work because those are in the junk journal already. For having my concrete lucid diagnosis, yeah, that is true. That they will listen if there's has been an actual diagnosis. Oh, that'll work. Work. Oh, that's Christmas. And there's a card already made up. Something fell. Oh, these are stickers for like a planner or something. Yeah, when I get done sorting through all of this, then we will probably find a raid target. Ooh, I'm finding a lot of paper. That could work. These scraps. Okay, these are too bright. Okay, that could work. I'm getting down to the very, very small, tiny little scraps. Yeah, that's not going to work. One doctor I had disregarded anything I said about Ayler and claimed it was your fibro. Just need to listen here. and do what she told me, and then saw a new doctor and I listened and got a list 12. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that happens a lot. Tempted to email your old doctor, just so you know. But maybe your old doctor was more familiar with whatever they were diagnosing. Maybe they weren't as aware. Because medical professionals, they don't know everything in the medical world. There's so much things that things could be. So they might not have been as knowledgeable or familiar with certain things. Or maybe they completely missed it. Like they overlooked it, I guess. She died. Oh, okay. She claimed there was only one, and she was ignored. Oh, huh. I'm not certain. Okay, yeah, we've got a lot more scraps to deal with. than I was anticipating. That could work. Like, I would give proof and she would gaslight. I'm sorry that happened to you. Oh, wait. Oh. Is that? That might be some tape. I have got a mess. Got a big old mess. Alright. We can start putting things away. Sadly, you get used to it. Yeah. Unfortunately. Fortunately, that's a thing that happens. Okay. This stuff here will go in there as well. Along with these stickers. Ah! I don't know if that's going to fit. Yeah, it'll fit. Okay. We've got all of this. We're not going to work on any of this tonight. But this is all things that could possibly work with my project. I gotta organize things so I can get to my keyboard. Because at this point, that's not a possibility right now. That doesn't fold up. Alright. Sorry about that. Ah! My cord to my headset is finding every way to tangle up on me. I would get a wireless one, but then it would probably end up dying halfway through stream. And that would irritate me even more. Okay. We are going to switch this to that. We're going to stop raids. We're going to go and take a looky-loo at who is on. Okay, that's tab. That's me. I can close the tab. We can close that. That's me. That's me. Alrighty. We've got that as a possibility. Okay, they're gaming. They're gaming. Wait, what are they doing? Okay, they're crocheting. We might go there. They're gaming. Gaming. Well, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Oh! Okay, there's that. I'm just looking at our options right now. I don't want to go to a game. Game. Alright, let's see. We have... What are they doing? They're crocheting. They are crocheting. They have just raided out. They're knitting. That was weird. That was from the Redeem, for the Hampshire Muck Redeem, a while ago. And when the music stopped, and it just now started up again. Okay, that was a big delay. You're very welcome. Thank you, Yadarika, for being here and causing some chaos. Alright, we've got Mosaic Crochet. We've got... I think we just rated them recently. We've got crochet. We've got that. Let's see. You know what? You know what? Do we want to go to Mosaic Crochet? Or do we want to go to this one? Let me see something. Why is that? Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to crochet, but we're going to do a poll. We're going to give you all a poll. And I kind of already know what this was probably going to be. Additional votes. I'm only going to give you a minute. Are we going to go to a chill crochet stream or a chaotic one? I know. That's a bad poll. But vote now. You've got a minute. You can vote as many times as you want. And we'll see where we're going to go. And if there's a tie or nobody votes, then I guess I will decide. Okay, that's going to go away. That's going to go away. I'm just trying to help me, you guys to help me to decide where we're going to go. Because I can't make a decision. Okay, nobody voted. Uh, we're gonna. I was gonna flip a coin, but do I have a coin? Do I have a coin? I don't have a coin. Do I have anything that could be a coin? I don't have a coin to flip. Um, I'm going to see if there's a website that can help me choose. Yes, there's a coin flip simulator. Okay. Heads will be chill. Tails will be chaotic. We're going to heads. Okay, we're going to go to a chill stream. We haven't been to this stream in a while. We're going to give Maislin Crochet a shout out. They're doing some mosaic crochet. Maislin Crochets. Before we leave, I want to thank Laney Girl for the raid. I want to thank everybody for being here. Positively Crafty for the raid. Magic and Comic for the raid. Linda for the bits. Art and Just for the bits. Prebis for the gift sub. Let's see. Yadarika for the gift subs. Yadarika for the bits. Prebis for the donation to Trevor Project. Fiveable for the bits. Uncle Jimbo for the bits. Art and Just for the donation to Trevor Project. Oh, Razor Store. I didn't see about the bits for the gigantic emote. Purpose for the bits. Candy Bear for the bits. Mass Bandit for the bits. Linda for the bits again. Art and Jess. If I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry. Cosmoverse for the donation to the Trevor Project. I saw Donkey Song underneath. Pictasy for the bits. Art and Just for the raid. Going back further. Okay, the streaks. Witchy Weaver for the raid. Everybody doing the streaks and the redeems and the shout outs and the things. And I think we're caught up. If you would please copy one of those two raid calls. I need to copy it myself. First one is for followers. The second one is for subscribers. Oh, and thanks everybody who contributed to that hype train. I will be on again Friday. Friday we're going to do our Discord shares and we're going to do some tatting. So I hope to see everybody then. Raid, Maislin Crochet. You will like Maislin Crochet. Very, very chill. Very engaging. So happy crafting. Take care of your friends, your family, your community, and I will see you all again next time. Bye, everybody.